Hello everyone and welcome to Blog Run Everything and welcome back to the channel. And first and foremost, I apologize for all the shaky camera work you're going to get with this one, and also just, the environment that I'm in. Obviously not in my usual setup, not in my humble abode, but I just have to say I am tired, guys. I am tired of this gimmick that Barcelona keeps on running. It's always just a different gimmick, right? Last season it was the go 2-0 up and we'll come back gimmick. This season it's been mostly scores first and we'll come back gimmick. And more recently now we've been developing this this little fetish of wasting chances, hey, we'll have 8 big chances, 10 big chances, and only score like 2 or 3. That honestly, this one is the one that I can't bear more than anything else, because there's nothing more frustrating than looking at your team having to, basically just hang on against Albacete in the last 5 or so minutes of the game, and you know that they had enough chances to have won the match. I mean, Dani Olmo, Robert Lewandowski, Ferran Torres, all 3 of these dudes, they should get lashes from Hansi Flick, honestly speaking, because each of them could have scored at least 1 goal. If we're talking Ferran, he could have scored a hat-trick here. So that makes it back-to-back matches where we've had Ferran Torres bottling a hat-trick. I don't know if I can keep on doing this. Like, I'm honest here. Like, I watched the ending of that match, and I was just I was not, because that was the one way I was going to get through it, especially after Ferran Torres' goal was cancelled off correctly for offside. And you see the kind of situation, it's like, dude, you didn't need to be offside. You just had to wait. Anywho, I'm not really going to talk for much longer today. I just wanted to at least, give more or less like a match reaction. You're not going to get the typical review like we do recently, looking at all of the stats and whatnot, but just trust me, okay? If I can, I'll flash the stats on the screen, but just trust me, it was that bad from Barcelona. It was really, really that bad. And, well, on the bright side, they're through to the semifinals, and now we wait to see who Barca is going to face, and I'm going to bet it's probably going to be the winner of the Sociedad match. That's who Barcelona is going to face. So, that's my prediction, I guess, for Barca's semi-final rival. Aside from that, it was good to see Lamine scoring in, but it was not good to see Lamine playing 90 minutes again. Like, surely at some point, Ronnie Bardaj could have got some minutes, That didn't happen though. And I don't know. I'm just hoping we don't get another overload, and we already know he's playing with the pubalgia situation, so we'll see how all of that goes. But aside from that, anyway, at least unlike Real Madrid, we didn't lose to Albacete. But to be honest, that's the reason why Albacete was the one team from all of the teams left in the Copa del Rey that I did not want Barcelona to come up against, just simply because these smaller sides, when they take you to their home ground in particular, like they just have a way of, going plus ultra and just doing the most and believing in things which they have no business believing in, which, I guess is part of the competition, but it's why I honestly just hate these matches against all of these, the lower league teams. And I honestly don't have that much more to add. Let me know your thoughts, what you thought of that performance from Barca. But aside from that, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, and Forza Barca.